Teenage pregnancy. It is one of the most common occurrences in Filipino society, and there are several factors that contribute to the increasing numbers of teenagers entering pregnancy at an early age. In this video, we are going to share those factors, the nature and the causes, and also the effects. With the right dissemination of information to the public, it will be a problem that is preventable. So this is why our group came together to make this video. So I ask you to listen, watch, and hopefully you learn something after watching this video.
Teenage pregnancy happens extensively in not only today's generation, but in the past as well. And there has been enough cases actually that every one of us knows someone who makes up these statistics. We're also aware that the Philippines has one of the highest rates of teenage pregnancy in the world. And the nature of teenage pregnancy stems from the stage of adolescence where teenage curiosity gets the better of rational thinking.
We are in no place to judge them, that's for sure. None of us know what are their stories behind, but for me, including sex education in our education system is vital. It is to prepare teenagers of their actions and the consequences and the things that come with it. Sex should not be taboo, and continuing to view it as such prevent our teenagers from the rights and wrongs of sex.
However, many feminist theorists have argued that unwanted medical intervention in pregnancy and childbirth are disempowering and devalues women's abilities and experiences. This is a very complex topic for a discussion with lots of contributing factors.
One of the causes of teenage pregnancy are family problems, dropping out of school, and the influence of their environment. Teenagers really need to talk to someone and hear rational good advice. They don't often get that. So due to lack of awareness and the effects of sex, they begin to engage in sexual activities at a very young age. So we teenagers need to think before we give into our impulses. Our actions may lead to a path in a life we can never go back from.
Instances wherein teenagers lack guidance from the family itself, exposure to unfavorable influences and social mechanisms that give them anxiety, depression, and other psychological disorders. Our sex is most bound to happen at an early age. Without healthy coping mechanisms, not only they will engage in sex, but also in drugs and violence.
However, every case of teenage pregnancy is a note down through the casual means. Rape happens to younger girls, oftentimes inflicted by a family members or a trust. We should teach them, the generation and the young generation, to come the importance of consent and boundaries. No means no. Your body is yours, no matter what activities in your life you're engaged.
Pregnancy prevention that is being taught lightly by schools are various contraceptive techniques. Teenagers should be informed with the responsibility and methods of contraceptive techniques that are medically approved and safe for the body. The free distribution of condoms and pills are one solution, but the entire stigma assumed of buying the contraceptives method must be erased.
Teenage pregnancy risks are considerably increased when they do not have the access to educational resources, sexual health services, and other forms of counseling. Those factors are crucial keys to awareness and makes a teenager better equipped to avoid mishaps and to make the proper decisions before they succumb into their impulses. Familiar circumstances might also raise the chances of an adolescent pregnancy by refusing to educate the teenager properly and shying away from conversations of the natural human function. These beliefs go beyond domestic. It is reinforced with institutions like schools and churches. Telling teenagers that sex is a sin does not stop them from engaging in such. Instead, we need to take a step in a direction that whether one likes it or not, it is effective. And it is one to educate the masses about sex as a natural human function that should not be vilified. Overall, we suggest that parents and all the responsible adults out there should pay attention to their children. Teach them about consent and its importance, their boundaries, and that of their partner too. By not shying away from sex, you can open up the conversations that sex may be a choice. but it is also a choice that requires responsibility to make. Ang kabataan ay pag-asa ng bayan, kaya dagdagan natin ang kanilang kaalaman,